of the biggest complaints I get from women when they say they want more intimacy is they want him to open up and share what's going on in his heart. Well, that's, as you've read, that is not natural for men. They've been taught since they were way little, don't feel. Be a man, don't cry, get back up, get back out there and keep fighting and, don't be a sissy. Here's the technique, which I do describe in the book, but I want to share it with you here so you really get it. First of all, pick the right time. Now, the goal is not for you to talk to him. The goal is to get him to start relaxing enough to open up to you. And if you've been cutting him off for years, then he's probably not very talkative. So this is about getting him to open up. Don't forget that. So pick a time where he's not doing anything. And if he's reading a magazine, the paper, watching TV, he's doing something. But, kind of catch him in between. And then just get into his space and just hang with him for a little bit. And then just ask him a not too scary question. And when you ask him about something he likes or enjoys, that's going to have some feelings in it. But it's not scary. If you ask him, why do you love me? He's like, oh, she has an agenda. She has something she expects me to say, and I don't know what it is. And it's not going to work out very well for either one of you. So just ask him, if he loves playing basketball with the guys on Saturday morning, just like, what do you love most about playing basketball? And let him talk. And this is the hard part for women. Just zip it up. Don't talk. Just let him share. And remember, as I described, those moments of silence, he's gathering his thoughts. It's not your time to get in there and talk. And when he's done, he'll let you know. He'll pick the paper back up, his magazine. He'll click the TV, or he'll excuse himself to go to the bathroom or whatever, go get a beer. You'll know that he's done. And then just go, hey, thanks. Thanks for sharing that with me. Period. Don't start to dissect it. Don't tell him what he ought to be thinking or how he should be feeling. No matter what it was, maybe he's talking about some deep fear. Just acknowledge, thanks. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. It's nice to learn that about you. That's it. And then don't tell anybody else, because the moment he finds out you've told someone, he will shut down and never share that stuff again. Never reveal the personal, private stuff he shares with you about himself. Never, ever, never. Okay? So important. And if you've been cutting him off a long time, this may take a few attempts to do this, but eventually, because you're going to be quiet, he's going to open up a little bit. And then a little bit more. And then, you just kind of don't do it too often, but just once in a while, and he'll start relaxing. And knowing, it goes back also to that, a man wants to be accepted for who he is. Just see him for who he is and let him know. And then appreciate him. It's a wonderful technique. And that's how I got men to share with me all the things that they did when I was interviewing them. I didn't even know what I was doing. I guess I did it naturally. But when we were done with the interviews, often they would say, I never told anyone that before. And then they'd also let me know, that felt really good. Thank you. And then they started telling their friends, you should call Kara because she's interviewing men to find out what we're all about. I started getting men calling me. So this technique works. It just may take a little while if you've been cutting them off. Just give it time, be patient. Okay? It's a wonderful thing when you start being able to share at that level. And it's a wonderful gift to give to him, because he maybe hasn't ever had the chance to do that in his entire